who's watching this, but you know, we had like 1 week where we were like, Trump is gone, and then we were like, oh, yeah, Biden. It's like we're all being collectively haunted by the handsy, centrist ghost, you know? He keeps trying to convince us he's cool. He's like, I have a black friend, and we're like, his name is Obama. And he is literally your boss. The vaccine rollout is also a real mixed bag, right? Like we just watched them, like millions of people died from neglect, which was horrifying. And then the US is just crushing this vaccine rollout. And it's amazing, okay? It's amazing. I get it, it's incredible. But the petty side of me is real mad. I'm just watching Instagram stories of all the girls who bullied me in high school, like, get vaccinated and go on vacation. And I was told when I moved to Europe that I would get to feel morally superior. And that's not happening. It's like equal parts pride and revulsion. It's like watching a baby take their first steps, but they're also throwing up on you. I'm like, this is amazing, but come on. I do think that I've learned the cure for American exceptionalism this year, which is living with a French woman. Can't recommend it. I lived with my boyfriend for 2 years, and then he moved home to Canada. And we've been doing long distance since January. And I moved in with this girl I found from Facebook. And it has been emotionally devastating. She's so beautiful in such an effortless way. Like, she's perfect skin. And I have a 10-step skincare routine to get this garbage American face, right? I'm like, what do you do? What's your secret? She's like, oh, I just splash a little bit of dirty dishwater. And then it gets she's effortlessly chic. She's always wearing oversized sweaters and looking cute. Me in an oversized sweater is like a husky 9-year-old while digging in their weird dead uncle's closet. It's like, look what I found! She's so smart. She speaks 3 languages. She has like a real adult job. And she's so nice, which is one of the most fucked up parts about it, right? I don't think hot people should be allowed to be nice, because at least if I could be like, I'm garbage, but I'm morally superior, I would feel a little bit better. She's so much nicer than me. She's always like asking me how my day was. And like inviting me to enjoy her beautiful French dinners. And she really wants me to, like she means it, you know? Which is crazy because like this is kind of fun for 8 minutes, but it's a nightmare to be around 24/7. And she's younger than me. So I can't even be like, oh, that would be a cool thing to aspire to one day, you know? And do you know the most fucked up part about it? Do you know what it is? Do you know what her name is? Her name is Olivia. That's my name. So I'm just living with a younger, smarter, hotter version of myself. It's like we're constantly in a Christmas carol. I'm, you know, the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Here to show her what could happen if she makes all the wrong choices. She's in our living room at 9 a.m. in a blazer, and I roll out at 1 wrapped in a blanket, like, she's like, no, spirit, please! I've discovered through this time period, if you have been quarantining with your significant other this whole time, you have not been having the same experience everyone else has. So I was quarantined with my boyfriend for 9 months, and I was always like, it's hard, but we'll get through it. Looking my single friends in the face, like, listen, we're all making sacrifices. You just need to be strong. just go home to the unending love and affection of my favorite person on earth. Get 24/7. And then my boyfriend left, and I spent 1 week on my own, and I was like, oh no. Oh my God. I'm doing so terrible. I'm doing terrible in the way where like all of your friends are like constantly side-eyeing each other, like, should we be doing something? The kind of terrible where, you know, like you like go for a walk with a light acquaintance, like a super light acquaintance. Like you took an improv class together 6 months ago, and 5 minutes into the conversation, you're like, hey, if you ever need to talk. And part of me is like, that's so sweet, I love you. And another part of me is like, why did I take 5 years of acting classes if I can't pretend to be okay for 5 years? What was the point of all of that? It's the kind of bad, like, I go to the same Aldi for the 3rd time that week to buy a single chicken breast. And the cashier is like, that'll be €2.50. If you ever need to talk. All of my emotions are at all times at an 11. You know, I am in every single moment one minor inconvenience away from losing my mind. I stubbed my toe and I was like, so, suicide, pros and cons. What should I think about? I took the tram on Friday, and the tram driver did that like fucked up thing where they stop like halfway down, and you're supposed to know that means you can't get on. And I wasn't paying attention, and I like pushed the door, and it didn't open. And he just stared at me through the glass, the tram driver, like the world's meanest fish. And I was just like, and I debated just going home. You know, I was like, this can't be worth it. And everyone on the platform knows you're an idiot. And usually I would just be mildly embarrassed, you know, but everything is so at the top that I was like, do you feel like a man now? Did you win? And then he pulls forward half a meter and then opens the door. And then I got on the tram and I cried. Oh, jeez. I have no grace for anybody at all. Like I'm already ready to hate every single person that speaks to me. My friend just had a baby daughter. And he was like, now that I have a daughter, I feel like I finally understand women's issues. You know, like I really care. And I was like, wow, what a weird way to let us know that you don't give a fuck about your wife. I said a real friend's name and I didn't mean it. It's not you, Pat. If you're watching this. It's a different guy. You've never said that. I'm sorry. I have nothing to do all day except dwell on my previous mistakes. That's all I do. Not even like interesting ones. For example, 6 months ago, I emceed a show here. And it was about 10 comedians through, and I got on stage, and I tried to say, the hits keep on coming. What I said was, the hips keep on coming. And then I realized what I had said, and I pointed at my hips. And I did a little dance. And I wake up in a cold sweat, thinking about that 7 nights a week. How much time do I have? Okay. Great. Please get all that out there. I mean, quarantining with my boyfriend wasn't like, 100% excellent, sure. I felt like I was losing my identity a little bit, because he's so cute. He's very Canadian. He's the sweetest boy who's ever lived. He's adorable. And And I identify as a badass, okay? That's important to me. I worked as a bartender. I worked as a bartender. I'm a comedian. I own 4 separate leather jackets, okay? But at home, my boyfriend calls me Muffin. And he refers to our bed as the Muffin tree. Because that's where the muffins sleep. And so it's super weird getting home from a shift of yelling at people. You know, I'm like, who are you? What are you doing? Don't talk to me like that. Get out of here. I come home and I slam the door and take off both my leather jackets. My boyfriend's like, is that a little muffin? And I'm like, it's me, a muffin, I'm home. Anytime I'm out of bed during the night, he's like, what's that muffin doing out of her tray? And I'm like, I'm a muffin, I have to go to my tray, I'm so small. And it really got out of hand in quarantine because at least before that, I left, right? So I was like 50% badass, 50% muffin. But now I never go anywhere, so I'm what you might call a full-time muffin. I'm not even called my name anymore. Like, I went for a walk and a friend called me Olivia, and it was like I was a lifelong undercover agent. Having war flashbacks. I was like, oh, Olivia. It's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Nowadays, they just call me Muffin.